That forces Copenhagen Wolves further on back. That's no usually something you'll do if you want to try and go for the B-bomb side, and that's kind of what we see as well. So they're going to leave Peter here. That's a good choice, and if he can make enough noise and keep the 4 players here, it's obviously going to be almost impossible for Sibnix to defend alone, especially because there are still grenades here that they can use to get in, and they have a smoke as well. So this is great play from SK. If they move right now, Peter could be the key player as well over there. If he gets a kill or goes down, and he will go down, that's a really big mistake. Now Sibnix just has to hold. He doesn't have to get kills, just stay alive.
Yeah, they're calling the nip, and now the rotation comes in. Sibnix isn't able to get anything at all. Fetish finds a headshot through the smoke, but Twist clears out Sibnix, and now the bomb site is in control of SK Gaming, although for how long? Fetish gets another kill onto Twist.
Yeah, great stuff. Now we're in a 2-on-4 situation, and we got Dupree over here by construction moving on in. Can he find anything that's ticking away in the background? And once again, we see Copenhagen Wolves waiting for the smoke. Nico missing a shot there that could be critical. There's still 2 people alive back there. One's going to go down, and now it's on Sellers in a 1-on-4. He gets the first kill, turns around, but it's not enough. Device will eventually kill him, and the diffuser is going to come in.
Yeah, picture-perfect replay there. I mean, retake, you know, they do lose 1 man, but that is actually a really difficult position to get into, because holding behind new boxes and holding behind Ninja like that, you have that crossfire to be able to cover for each other, and we see it happen there. They managed to kill the guy in Ninja. He can't turn around in time to catch the new box's defense. Yeah,
and actually the really important, I mean, this retake was really good from Copenhagen Wolves in many ways, because once Sibnix goes down, it becomes, you know, so difficult. And I'm not sure he should have challenged that situation. If he had any smokes or flashbangs, he should have fallen back and kept on throwing them and just bought time. Him staying alive is more valuable than him getting kills in that position. Now, Fetch is aggressively pushing up there, not ready for it. Modi is going to get shot down. Peter gets a kill, gets a double kill. Great headshots coming in. And SK, this is the opening that they needed. Now they're going to rush in. But 2 of their members are staying back. Delpan's going to get 1 kill there on Dupree, but behind him, it's going to be Device to take him down. So currently, a 3-on-2 situation. Perhaps the best chance for SK to win a second round here.
Nico can find a shot. He misses the shot, though. Peter just barely gets around those boxes in time. He's going to sail that nade, and it's not even going to do anything, though. But that was awkward there for Fetish. It seems like he was just able to get behind the boxes in time, but we do have the duel going down between Device and Zealous comes out on top. That 1v2, and what? Twist finds the shot on Nico. That's just that shot. I'm going to be like, okay, I'll throw that out there, and if he walks into it, you know, great for me. And, well, that time around, you know, he's got a grin.
Very, very good. That was an excellent shot, wasn't it? They're still able to buy on Copenhagen Wolves' side. They have a disgusting amount of money right now. Still, even after this buy, they could probably afford to lose once more, and maybe even a little bit then. It's you know, this is the power of winning consecutive rounds like this. And SK now are in a terrible spot, because if they lose this round, their consecutive round bonus has been reset. They'll get $1,400 for losing this round, and then they'll have nothing.
Oh, and they're doomed. They're doomed. They're back to square one, and that is not where they want to be. They're finally getting a little leverage here in this game. They need to start clawing their way back in here, get 4 or 5 rounds under their belt. But right now, at least, Copenhagen Wolves, again, with just the 3-2 standard, they're not really changing anything this time around. Passive hold on Banana, but if we take a look, it's just Device holding up here.
They are taking it very calmly right now. Copenhagen Wolves also not really aggressively defending the apartments, but in the middle here, we got Dupree waiting underneath the canopy. They peek out, great flash comes in, and Dupree is in a lot of trouble. Can he get the kills? No. Sellers and Delpan with the double opening, and SK off to another good start here. Nico's going to take down 1. He's looking for more. He's up on the plateau, trying to see if he can do it, but he will get shot down. There's Twist taking him down. So now it's on Fetish and Sibnix, and they should probably save.
This is really worth going in here. I mean, the triangle is set up. We know what happens. We know what that means, but they are going to give a try. They probably know that they're all pretty tagged up here, so if they can just get that shot, if they can find that 1 pixel in there, well, we see them peeking about now. Fetish has been spotted. They know exactly where he is. He tries to spray, and he's not going to get any luck at all. And then Pito with the headshot on Sibnix in apartments seals the deal and gets the round for SK.
Yes, and you know, I said they should save, but actually whether or not you save in that position depends on the calls you get from your teammates. If Copenhagen Wolves had the information that a lot of SK members were very low on health, then it makes a lot of sense to go for it, and I think that's what they did, because you could see them hesitating a little bit, and then they kind of committed to it, and I think that was based off of information from teammates. That's the sort of information I wish we had. Obviously, if we could hear them talking, it'd be fantastic, but not quite so. We'll have to guess our way through. Now it's the 11th round coming up. The score is 7-3. SK are slowly clawing their way back into this game right now.
They are. Now the money's starting to get a little bit tight on the Danish side of things, so yeah, they're starting to hit that point here, SK Gaming. If they can just get another round, it's going to get very difficult here for Copenhagen Wolves all of a sudden.
As Fetch is doing some pretty good damage, and that was actually, over in the B-bomb side, they were doing a pretty cool strategy. It's a simple little sort of gimmick, but Sibnix up on the coils. He's going to throw out a flash on top of the roof, and then they kind of go for it. Did some damage to Peter, but that was it.
It's that opening, it's that 1-2 combo, that 1-2 combination punch. You know, you flash for your teammate, he pops around the corner, takes a peek, and, well, we'll see if they get any luck here as Nico is currently scoped up. He's being flashed into oblivion, though completely white.
Oh, he's trying to run away as well, and he will actually make it. But Device here is kind of caught in a weird place. Dupree's covering him, though, so that's very good. But Device is going to go down. Now Fetchys gets the first kill. Pulls out the pistol, will go down. Now 3-on-3 situation. Nico up close, misses the shot. It's going to be Modi actually to take him down. Or Twist, sorry, got that kill, sorry. And now it's going to be Sipnix in a 1-on-3, and he's already running away. So SK have figured out that this A-bomb site is the one they want to attack if they want to have any chance of winning this.
It's really changing things up as well. It seems like in recent times, at least, we've seen a great focus on B sites for the T side. So this time around, SK are like, no, we're going to make A work. We're just going to break them here. And now the pressure is on Copenhagen Wolves to find the answer. Like, what do they need to do differently here to put a stop to SK Gaming, who are just, it seems, winning the shots, really. It's coming down to them landing shots, and they are getting them off.
That they are. I mean, and this is what Copenhagen Wolves are usually so good at. When you try and do that peek against them, a lot of the time they'll come out on top on the counter-terror side. They're a strong defensive team, but, you know, the question, I mean, first of all, there's the fact that there's still the 3-round difference. We are sort of drawing towards the end of the first half here, so much is still going to come down to the pistol round of the second half. Like, that'll still be a deciding factor.
That's going to determine a lot right here, and we actually have Copenhagen Wolves. They had enough money for a pretty healthy buy as well, although not too much love for Fetish. He's going without armor. You'd rather pick up a kit than get the Kevlar.
Yeah. Grenade,
you know,
he's the tactical leader.
Stop the bomb from going boom. I think it's pretty important.
Yeah, and also maybe just keep them out of the bomb sites or buy enough time with the smoke grenades. That's kind of what smoke grenades do on the counter-terrorist side. Buy time so the terrorists can't push through.
You see how fixed Copenhagen Wolves are, however, with their hold. You know, they really don't change it. 3 and 2. You know, they have Fetish and Sipnix sitting over on B in the same positions round after round, nearly. And it's the same kind of hold over on the A side as well. They're really just sticking to the static defense, the static hold. And now Sipnix, he's going to go ahead and get some spray out.
Yeah, but look at that shot right through there from Twist. Going to find a kill onto Fetchys. That's a very big deal. Now that's going to be, again, you know, the opening kill in the favor of SK. And it feels like the last couple of rounds, whenever they got that first kill, they actually do manage to come through and win the round. So now the question is Copenhagen Wolves going to try and switch it up? Sellers is walking through the smoke in the middle. You can see Dupree. He can't see a thing right now, and this is a grand opening here from SK. They're walking towards the archway. Nico's about to run in to all 4 members, and he has no idea, no information relayed to him. He's going to go down. Sellers gets dropped by Dupree, but this is all on Dupree. He's alone at the bomb site against 3 people, and he gets a shot to the face. There's Twist once again doing wonders for the Swedish team. And in the meantime, look at this funny play as well. Modi coming in from behind so that they can't even save these rifles.
And Modi kind of ham-handedly just messed that up there. Unfortunately for him, mistimed it, had his knife out, and he couldn't get his gun out in time. So odd, but still, it's 2 members alive here for Copenhagen Wolves. It looks like they're just going to give this up. They want to hold on to what they have. They've managed to change out an AK, and, well, you know why when you look at the money. They just don't have anything on this point for Copenhagen Wolves. This is what we were talking about. SK Gaming have now been able to take those rounds in a row, forcing Copenhagen Wolves into such a tight spot. They don't have anything here going into the next round.
Yeah, this is really, really cool play from the SK team. This is them doing really nice work. Sipnix is going to take the kill there, but right now all they need to care about is holding on to the rifles. Even if SK drop every play, even if they've thrown away 3 players to just get 1 kill, it would have been well worth it because SK could buy just fine. Whereas Copenhagen Wolves, they only have, well, they actually do make the buy here. Wow, that's incredible. I did not see them having money for that.
It's them holding on to those 2 rifles, and the chain round loss. The bonus that they've been getting is now built up to the point where they held on to 2 rifles. They don't have to worry about buying 2 rifles. They drop them for their teammates, and they can stretch it that far.
That must have been very well. It is close. You can see on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they don't have much at all left. So it's really down to the wire here for Copenhagen Wolves.
Well, let's see.
SK Gaming have now reached that point where they can start feeling a little bit comfortable here. They've got 5 rounds on the T side. I mean, if they get a 6th round, they're going to be feeling great.
Yeah, they will, but they have to get up for the apartments here. Delpan comes in, takes down Device, but from behind Dupree is going to drop him, and now it's going to be a 4-on-4 situation. 4-on-3 as they get the opening kill on Nico there, and the bomb site is lost, but Dupree here is in a great spot up in the apartments. We see him kind of jumping around up there.
He's just perfectly...
Oh, no, not going to happen. Well, it's going to be 5-7 now, and Fetish and Sipnix are already running away. And in just a second, it's going to be 6-7. There's really, I mean, this is just a great comeback from SK. They're doing a fantastic job at the moment.
Yeah, with 2 guys down. I mean, yeah, exactly right. They're completely catching them off guard. It's changing up. It's a change of gears, SK Gaming. All of a sudden, you know, they're really pushing forward. They're catching them off guard, managing to push through those smokes, find those angles. And, well, SK Gaming at this point, well, one of them is going to go down. Zealous gets punished there. Fetish catches them by surprise. They're still holding with 2 men alive, and they could potentially go for that force again.
I mean, that's what they have to. That's the only thing that's keeping Copenhagen Wolves in the game right now. I mean, this went from being a dominating performance from the Danish team to being just a great comeback from SK Gaming. 6 rounds on the terrorist side of Inferno is nothing to scoff at, and now we're in the 14th round. And the really big thing here is that if SK Gaming managed to win this upcoming round, they basically get 2 for the price of 1. That's what we're looking at. Because of the economic situation on Copenhagen Wolves, if they drop every rifle from this team, then the last round is not going to be very fun for them.
Exactly right. It's going to be a very tough situation for them. But again, I mean, Copenhagen Wolves, it's just they're continuously doing what seems to be the same thing. I mean, 3 over on A like this, no aggressive pushes trying to catch SK Gaming off guard. No real way to apply pressure here apart from just wait and see. Wait for SK Gaming to come and get close to us.
All right, let's see. The 14th round is still no more than a minute left, and SK have had sort of a mixture of both fast and slow rounds, but this time in the middle. Peter's going to go down, but this is the fake. It's all at the B bomb site. Sipnix is here. He has to defend. Fetish has been smoked off. He gets the kill on Sellers. He keeps going. Gets one on Delpan. That's the bomb drop. Fantastic play from Sipnix, and he's still holding. Going to smoke it off to buy even more time. Very, very cool play coming out here from Sipnix, and he's not done yet.
These flashes coming out as well. They just saved him, and now Twist and Madi are the only last members alive here for SK Gaming. One of them goes down. Sipnix is on a tear. He finally gets taken out by Twist, but Dupree comes in, and another round here for Copenhagen Wolves, finally breaking the streak for SK Gaming.
That was a great triple kill from Sipnix. That's exactly what they needed. And you could take that round and just look at it and analyze it over and over. And obviously, great, we got the replay. This is such a cool way to play this position. He gets the kills, but as soon as he does, he falls back, smokes off, and tries to buy time for his team. So a great sort of great mix of having really great individual skill and aim, but also remembering the team play aspect all the time. Really good stuff.
No doubt, no doubt. Now they're trying to change things up again. Sipnix going, dude, he's fired up right now. He is feeling it. He's going for more, and he's just barely dodging around, but he gets found in the end. Twist gets the shot on him. The 1-for-1 trade. Fetish is still here, and he's going to be able to get that smoke off to delay things. SK can't really push through there, knowing there's a man.
No.
Sipnix came so close. Had he got the 2 kills, though, before going down, that would have been perfectly fine.
I mean, Twist is on 16 HP, so that was very close indeed. And now Delpan has an AWP. This is what we're kind of analyzing or asking for, but it's, it's the final round of the game, so maybe if it works out, maybe he wished he had picked it up earlier, but we don't know that yet. Right now, they're pushing towards Archway once again, and Delpan's sort of the tool that they're using to wedge themselves in here.
He's going to be that crowbar, man.
Yeah.
He's got 3 guys leaning behind him. And, well, looks like Fetish. He's ready to kick that door down.
And this is a weird situation, isn't it? Because they actually put Peter first with the bomb, so now Copenhagen Wolves know that the push is coming there, because they saw the bomb already, so they're making the rotation slowly over. They still got 1 person in B, but it doesn't matter. Device is going to take down Twist now. Sellers pushing in, going to throw down a grenade into the pit. Won't get it done. Device with the 2nd kill. Delpan gets a shot on Fetish, and he's alone in a 1-on-3 here, Semler.
He's got the op, and we've seen Delpan work his magic before. Now is the time to shine, man. Now is the time to get that 7th round for your team. But it looks like he's going to go for the plant now. They aren't in a position to deny it quite yet. He gets around the box. He's holding around the angle. They line up for him! Delpan! Oh, Dupree's there to save the day, but what a shot from Delpan. That was perfect.
Oh my God, I mean, complete destruction. And what a roller coaster ride that must have been. Getting a completely cinematic double AWP shot like that, and then dying and not winning the 1-on-3. It's almost heartbreaking, isn't it? Oh my God. What did we just witness? Oh, that's the first half.
Oh, yeah, that's the first half. Right, guys.
I'm
still at a loss for words, man. That was like the stars aligning right there. And Delpan, well, he's a star destroyer. We'll say that. He gets him right there. Oh, man, Dupree, man, his position to get in there at the nick of time. Yeah. We could have had this 1-on-1 right there, and Delpan could have done it.
Yeah. I feel like for the last couple of tournaments, SK have been, because of the name, but also because of the players. I mean, these are former Lemon Dogs players, and they used to be very, very good as a unit, as a team. So I kind of felt like I've been through a history with them where we expect great things and get very disappointed. And the first part of this half built up in the exact same way. I thought it was going to be Copenhagen Wolves just crushing the Swedish team. But this comeback from them, this could mean that they could win the first match here of Group D. That's not boring at all.
And this is a statement. This is the most important part. This is a statement because coming in here into this tournament, you know, talking with a lot of the pro teams and seeing where everybody stands, you know, you're like, okay, what do you think about this group? What do you think about this? And everybody's been kind of underplaying SK. They've been saying, well, you know, we don't really know what to expect from them. We haven't been seeing the results. They went out of the Frag Bite Masters losing to TC, for example, first round, round 32.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's just like you see SK Gaming and you expect magical things, but they haven't been delivering for the past month or so.
Yeah, and the weird thing is as well, that there is no doubt that they have the individual talent. Like, they have the aim capacity to be a top team. But it feels like, to me, it has felt like for a long time that they are lacking utility players. They need somebody who's going to be the guy throwing the smoke or the flashbang. Because you can't just peek a corner without that. You know, it doesn't matter how good your aim is. If there's somebody holding or angle you're not looking at, you will go down. Whereas if you have somebody smoking or flashing you in, makes all the difference in the world. And pretty much most of the teams have that. I think Thorin and I were disagreeing earlier. He said the Standard Dragons don't really have
one. Yeah, that's the thing.
But apart from that, most teams do have that utility player that they can put into play to get some of those jobs done. And now the second half is coming up, ladies and gentlemen. It is the first match here of Group D, Copenhagen Wolves versus SK Gaming. And be nice to take an early round, an early match lead here.
Yeah, winner match on the line right here, and a chance at first seed. And well, SK Gaming, they got the work done in the first half. 9-6 the score. Copenhagen Wolves are going to be under pressure now to perform here. They need to get this pistol round, start getting a bit of a buffer between them and SK.
Yeah, pretty good start early on there, taking down Twist to 21 HP. Modi also dropping low on health, fighting it off with Sipnix. And right now, Copenhagen Wolves doing very well. And if they win this pistol round, it will still be hard for SK to bring it all the way back. Not impossible at all, but hard.
That's a very Modi thing to do. Did you notice that? He always seems to be the one who pushes out of A apartments. Like when he's on CT side, he loves to work A apartments. I'm wondering if, you know, they're like, okay, is he going to come out that door? Okay, we're ready for him. And well, he just barely escapes for his life, with his life. But this is still SK Gaming holding. They haven't given up a kill yet. And Copenhagen Wolves, they have yet to find a way in. And they will be blocked off by a smoke over here on Banana. Modi, however, he's taken up residence in the pit with Twist.
Yeah, this is very interesting. I'm not sure what's happening here. Copenhagen Wolves are looking for an entrance. They've done a lot of damage already, so if they pick the right spot to push, the soft spot, they're going to be just fine. But if they push towards the P-bomb side right now, Delpan is here. If he gets an early kill, it's going to be great. He misses the shot, though. And now they're going to wrap around. Running in through construction in one of them, and two others coming through, and Device there flanking Delpan, takes him down, and now he's covering construction. They need to get rid of Device before they can even think about retaking this bomb site. And Nico is going to get a double kill just like that, and now it's on Modi and Twist, and they're so low on health. What a round.
Exactly. The guys they stuck in pit because they were low on health now have to come in and save the day in a 2-on-4. They're going to work their way into ruins, but Modi, there's two guys waiting right there for him, and he is going to back. He has got to find a way, and it doesn't look like that's meant to be this time around. Modi has still got armor, and Twist is going to be the one who's going to be hanging around here. He's going to look for that headshot, see if he can get some damage done as they try and rotate off this bomb. Modi, he's got the armor. Or they've both got the armor, in fact, actually. So this is kind of important. If they can hold on to this, this is a big deal.
It would be nice if they could do that at the very least. I mean, that means they could just buy head armor for the next round maybe and get some P250s. But an unfortunate round for SK, no matter which way you sort of try and twist this. It's going to be tough now. 10-6 is the score. So there's only a 4-round difference, but if SK, are they going to make the buy here?
It doesn't look like it.
They're talking about it because nobody's buying anything.
Tell, yeah, nobody's
I bet
bought.
They're discussing it right now.
I mean, they've got two guys with Kevlar already. We see we see Modi go up to a P250. A 5-7 is bought up on Delpan. P250 is pretty much across the board now. So,
yeah, that's the decision. So no additional body armor investment here. Just the pistols.
You know, leaving their options open here, SK. But Copenhagen Wolves, they've taken preparations for this in case they did go for that helmet buy. They've got rifles. Nico, only the Glock and a smoke and some armor. That's kind of what we expect out of him as well, seeing as how he's going to want to get his hands on that op as quickly as possible. We do actually have a pretty cool push coming out here from Copenhagen Wolves, giving SK a taste of their own medicine. But there are the shots, and Peta, he does get one kill before getting taken out.
Yeah, Twist could have had a great opportunity to backstep them, but he's just, 2 seconds too late. Timing is everything. And now Modi down in the pit, going to shoot out. Can he find a kill on anybody? They are already in the bomb site, and the bomb should be going down there, so doesn't look like a round for SK here. Copenhagen Wolves managing to find exactly the right route into that bomb site.
Yeah, Sipnix, man, raining the pain down from the heavens. This guy, he is the hand of God right now. 3 kills for him. Nico gets the last one, but that was very much Sipnix coming out of apartments. He just cleaned up.
Yeah, well played. And if we look at the scoreboard, actually, he's also very much on top. He's got 17 kills, 5 assists as well, and 8 deaths. So just a phenomenal display from him so far. And everybody else on Copenhagen Wolves is doing pretty solidly. Whereas if you look on SK, the kill differential is completely different. We got Twist with 15, we got Delpan with 10, we got then Peter Sellers and even Modi low on the board.
313 for Modi. That's not what we expect to see here. Hopefully we'll see a turnaround on the CT side for him. And we can expect to see that. He's going to have more opportunity, I'm sure. But right now, it looks like already a different style coming out from SK. They're infesting the apartments right now. They're looking to see if there's any action happening here in second mid. They do get the information and they do back off, but that doesn't mean that Modi isn't waiting like a spider in his web.
Yeah, I mean, he wants that kill on somebody who might just be looking the wrong way at the wrong time, and it's a good gambit coming in here, but Copenhagen Wolves have decided this is not where they want to go. Probably rather see if they can make it all the way over to the B bomb site, where Delpan is hiding behind the sandbags, peeks up, doesn't get the kill, and Sellers. I think that was a little bit of a mistiming, because ideally you want it to be in a situation like that where you say, okay, as soon as Delpan gets spotted and starts shooting, Sellers comes out as well, and instead they just kind of worked in one by one, and that rarely, if ever, actually works.
No, it's that dangerous angle, man, pushing out there and getting that crossfire going, because all of a sudden you're facing the entirety of Banana to get out to the guy on car.
Yeah.
So it's tricky business, that, and unfortunately it didn't really play out that time around. But now, well, we have the first buy round coming in here for SK Gaming. It's their opportunity to put a stop to Copenhagen Wolves, put a stop to the momentum that they've generated here, because Copenhagen Wolves, they are sitting pretty. They've got plenty of money to work with as well.
Let's see, 12-6. I mean, right now Copenhagen Wolves are doubling the round score of SK. And now they must make a stand. They have the rifles. If they lose this round, they will go back to ecoing, and that's not something they could afford to do at this point in the game. SK can make the comeback now. It's not impossible. But if they lose this round, it's going to be, I mean, then we're talking miracle-type comeback.
It is, yeah, exactly. We're getting into that range, no doubt about it. And 12-6, yeah, that is scary business right here. The pressure is on SK, and you can see him as well. They're holding back, and there we go. Modi gets one of those kills. We called him out, and he delivers. He gets one, and now, well, they're just boiling out of the apartments. Nico finally finds one. Peta is going to go down, but it's just back and forth everywhere. We still have 4 members for SK alive.
Yeah, Fetish and Device trying to see if they can make something happen, but this pit position is so strong, it's really hard to dig people out of there. If you don't get the really early headshot, I mean, we've seen some teams earlier try and use Molotovs to try and burn people out of there and make them at least, you know, rotate out so you can get the kills on them. But just smart play from SK secures that round, and the pit is, I mean, I actually prefer either the Molotov or I prefer the style of push where you just smoke it off so much that the people in the pit become irrelevant.
And that's something that we've been seeing more of recently in recent times. You know, they have taken to just smoking off the pit guys and dealing with them later. And, you know, it kind of just forces them either to check over in the graveyard, get up on top of the dildo, or check around the truck.
Yeah.
And, you know, that kind of limits their options. So that smoke is a powerful one. And it hasn't been really since, like, Barry games that we've seen guys, you know, actively chucking mollies in there.
Yeah, it hasn't happened.
We saw a bit of that. We saw a bit of that earlier from SK, but not too much.
Now I'm wondering. So, I mean, that was the round that SK really needed to win. And now we're straight back here. This is pretty much anybody's game at this point. SK still haven't built up any sort of big economy, but Dupree is going to take down Twist early on, and we'll try and fall back. The bomb is still down in the middle, so that's a clear sign that Copenhagen Wolves haven't actually committed to any one bomb site yet, and they are thinking about B, though.
They are. We have the 2-2 split right now for SK Gaming. 2 guys on each spot, and they're just going to be holding them down. The problem is that the 2 guys over on A, they have to stay there because they don't know if they're going to get pushed. But it does seem like action is going to be B. They're looking to get in here. There's only one man, though. It's the fake. It's the fake. There's going to be... This is the nip. They have 1 guy over on B and the 4 guys joining up on A.
Yeah, and if Device gets a kill here, that will sell the fake 100%, except if Peter spots them all coming in here. 1-on-4. Peter gets a lot of damage done. He's trying to fall back. Are they going to be able to catch him? They line him up, and he only gets the 1 kill. Sellers, though, takes down Device. So right now, we're in a 3-on-3 situation inside the bomb site. Modi is trying to hide, and he must be a little bit scared. They're going to overrun him. Nico gets the kill, and now Sellers and Delpan trying to reclench this 2-on-3 situation.
Back to a wall, nowhere to go. Modi, you could tell, man, he was just twitching about, looking for a target. But when it presented itself, there was 2 guns, not the 1. And now, well, it's looking great here for Copenhagen Wolves. You know, they have been damaged some, but Nico, he's going to turn this into a 3-on-1. It's all going to come down to Delpan, and Delpan, he's not going to have any of it. He's going to back off. He's managed to save an AK from somewhere. And well, that is going to be it. He sets up to try and catch Nico, who's on the chase. And Nico, man, he's a wolf. He doesn't give up, and the pack is closing in.
Yeah, I mean, this is... Delpan's rifle is really, really important because he only has about 4,000. So if he loses his rifle, and he will Fetish will find him. That's a big deal. Ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna be SK now on, well, they will make the buy here, but it's not gonna be a full buy, and it's gonna if they lose this round, they might just end up double ecoing, and that will actually probably give Copenhagen Wolves the game.
Silver platter, anyone? You know, this is getting into dangerous territory. We do actually have Delpan though. He's got the op.
He's got the op, but there's only a pistol on Peter. Very limited grenades means that if Copenhagen Wolves play smart and bait out the grenades early in the round, it's fantastic. Delpan though starting off fantastically as well, getting that shot and taking out Fetish.
Yeah, that's the perfect start that Delpan was looking for though. He just dropped down to 8% HP, so he's got to be a little bit careful from where he holds. But that is SK Gaming being like, okay, you're put on notice now. Delpan has a sniper rifle, and it doesn't so happen to be the case that Nico has one as well. So you're gonna have to deal with your AKs, and we'll have to see if we can outgun you here. But with that man advantage, it means they can stick with that standard 3-2 setup.
Still a minute left on the clock, and well, now that Fetish is dead, he has all the time in the world to talk about strategy with his team. Looks like they're gonna try and smoke off towards the archway. You can see Nico actually throwing a smoke all the way from over there, and look at we see Peter spotting it land. They're going to run in towards the archway. It's the split B push, and it works fantastically. This is a great entrance. Peter's getting spotted in the library here as well, and it's being forced back a little bit, but the question is, can they hold B right now? Great shot from Zealous, straight headshot onto Device, and that's a great start right now. Yeah, we can't forget Zealous, man. He is a master rifler, and he is going to work. Nico coming in, however, manages to remove him from the board, and Dupree gets a shot onto Delpan, takes him out of it. It's a 3-on-3, and the bomb will get planted with 20 seconds on the clock, and now, well, it's up to SK Gaming to work their way back in here, and that's a good start. Peter with the headshot on Dupree. They're very low on health though, and 3-on-2 right now is going to be so difficult for the Danish team. Now it's on Sipnix in a 1-on-3. He's trying to go into the construction area. Will get the one headshot on Muddy, but he's going to come back, gets another one, goes for the third. He got the double kill already. Peter doesn't have a kit. He can't play this game. He must find him quickly, otherwise Sipnix will win because of the time. Peter comes around the corner. Sipnix is waiting. He goes down, but I don't think there's any time. Peter may have lost the round anyway.
No time.
My God.
Go boom, and Copenhagen Wolves, 14th round. They wrap it up, and everybody dies on SK's side as well. No hope here. That is just pure. I mean, look at this, $2,000. They don't have anything to work with here, SK Gaming.
And talk about demoralizing. I mean, there are many different ways to lose a round, but nobody wants to kill the entire other team and then lose by just a few milliseconds. What a devastating turn of events for SK there at the end. And now they fought the 5-7 P250s and a Deagle as well on Sellers. It's 14-7, and the big deal here is that Copenhagen was probably are going to get the 15th round. And even after that, SK have body armor as well. They made a full buy here. They've invested all their money.
It's all or nothing. It's all or nothing. The 5-7 is strong, man. It does a lot of damage. It's got 20 in the clip. With some Deagles mixed in, I mean, they have firepower. It's just a matter of catching them out at this point.
The 5-7 is strong, but you traded out the 5-7 master in Pyth. The Pyth 7.
That's
so
right.
What are you going to do?
That's right. They did give him away. They didn't think about situations like this, you see. That is a problem. Who would you rather, you know, Pyth with the 5-7, man? Seriously, wouldn't trade him for the world.
Not at all. But Sellers though with the Deagle, not something to scoff at either. Pretty good with that weapon.
This is tricky, Zealous. I mean, he's got the Deagle right on the other side of this smoke, and players, they take account, man. They take notice. When there's a Deagle on the other side, they don't want to peek because it takes one bullet from that Deagle and one shot, and we will see it. No, we will not. Madi gets a shot with that nade. He gets one, but Nico overwhelms Zealous, and now they're getting out onto the spot. Good spray there from Dupree, clears it up, and now it's the 3 remaining members for SK. They cannot back off.
4-3 right now, and they just don't have the tools to make it happen. Peter's going to go down as well. Device trying to kill Modi, trying to fight it back. He gets a shot, and so does Twist. And there's one from Twist as well. Now it's a 1-on-2. Great comeback from SK, and this is now or never. They must win this round. The bomb still isn't planted. Device has to go and find it before he could even think about it.
Doesn't have time. He has to go for the plant. He has to go for a plant. And they hear that immediately. Both of them converging on here, but they can't quite find the shot. There it is. Madi comes in big for SK, keeping the hope alive, and they have time for the defuse.
So Modi with 8 kills, he's really been stepping it up, but look at Twist with 19. He is parred with Sipnix in spite of the fact that they are many rounds behind. And I mean, I'm kind of glad we started off talking about it because we did say Twist was one of the people to watch in this tournament here for SK. There's no doubt that he's one of Sweden's strongest players, probably.
Yeah, he's a monster. He's got an excellent reputation, and you know why, because he gets the kills in situations like these when you are down and out. Twist, man, he has come through time and time again for SK Gaming, and we are seeing why. He is a monster. But now, well, Copenhagen Wolves, it looks like they're going to make the investment. They're going to go for AKs practically across the board. Fetish rocking the P250. But he's the mastermind here, you know? He fights with his brain, not with the brawn.
Indeed, yeah. He just needs to, yeah, kind of a general in that sense, you know, walking around the battlefield with just a pistol.
Exactly, that's all he needs.
All right.
He's going to wait for SK Gaming to kneel, and then, you know, he'll finish the job.
Yes, exactly like that. Delpan is waiting over here on the coils, hoping random shots with the smoke, maybe someone's going to walk into it. We got the nip going on once again, Semler here. One person in the apartments, 4 people over on Banana. Entry kill on B bomb site could finish this game.
If they can find it, Delpan's still holding. There's still 2 members here alive.
Yeah.